we've realized that we're living in a world where it feels like there's no good way for Democrats' voices to make it into the media. And it's because it feels like we're living in reality TV. And even with Doge now, especially, it's like it's an episode of The Apprentice where Trump sits in the big chair with his advisor Elon next to him. It's like Elon's replaced Ivanka, which serious downgrade, but
Yeah.
I mean, we're living in this reality TV-esque world, and it feels like Democratic strategists are the only ones who haven't realized that, because the fact is, Americans love reality TV, and right now, Donald Trump has turned Washington into that, but let's be real here, The Apprentice just wasn't that good, but the reason people still watch is because Democrats have yet to produce a better reality show. And when we talk about needing to play the game, we don't need to stoop to his level and say the stupid stuff he says. We need to use the format, because there's a difference between what you say and how you say it. And I think a good way to sum up what we're trying to do here is we're trying to build Concepts of the Pod into the Democratic Shark Tank, where anyone who's looking to raise money for Democrats should come on the platform, and as the donors, you guys are the sharks, so you are our only investors, and Mark Cuban, if you're listening to this, we'd love to have you as a guest shark, and if you're not Mark Cuban, but you want to see Mark Cuban on Concepts of the Pod, like and share this and tag him, because we would love to talk to Mark Cuban. He's been great, and he actually, all seriousness, has been calling out Trump's BS on Finance Bro Pods, and we need to figure out how to tell our story in a way that breaks through to people who aren't already engaged with this stuff. And for more on that, I actually want to now turn to our supporter Q&A for the day, because someone asked, Trump apparently is still freezing some federal funds. What recourse do we have to stop this blatant disregard for the law?
That is a wonderful, wonderful question. I honestly, I wish I had an answer.
I have one, and the answer is, with all of the anxiety we've all been feeling about everything happening around us, from the career civil servants I know who don't know whether or not they're going to have a job, to people worried about the price of eggs and everything else, which, let's be clear, inflation is up 3%. Trump promised not just that he was going to cut inflation, but that he was going to bring prices down. Inflation is up 3%. But what we're going to do is use our platform and focus on the issues where we can try to break through, because judges have already been overturning things that Trump is doing, and Democrats on Capitol Hill, I know a lot of our supporters have wanted them to be stronger, and it's on us to continue calling our members of Congress, but that's...
Yeah. I changed my mind. I do have an answer. Keep being loud. I know that's something that, could be taken either way, but keep being loud, keep speaking up. When
non-violently.
Yes, non-violently. Keep speaking up. Talk to your neighbors. Talk to your friends. Make those posts online. That is the best way that we are going to get over, under, through, around everything that's been going on. And we are here to support you through that.
Yeah, no, and of course, we do read every single reply that comes in. And as for what we're actually doing to get the things done based on the petitions that you're signing, we'll be upfront with you. We are not God. We are not members of Congress. We cannot do things because 5,000 people sign. Anyone who tells you in a text that they can do things if 5,000 people sign or 100,000 people sign is lying. What we will use the petitions for, and especially the custom petitions that our users submit, is to shape our strategy so that we know what the Democratic base cares about. I mean, that's really what matters, because